Hey guys, Uplift here. Going to be doing a reaction to Amy Rose versus Ramona Flowers. Ever heard of Ramona Flowers or the Scott Pilgrim? Sorry about the lighting, but there's absolutely nothing I could do about it, unfortunately. Same with the shadowy parts. Video camera sucks. Expensive, but shitty. Whatever. I tried making a video before, but Hasbro was being an asshole, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna wreck them My Little Pony anymore. It's not worth it. I'll still do it to the Brony fandom, but that's it. I only like the fandom anyway. So anyway, let's get to the video. A 3, a 2, and a 1. I decided to wear my World of Warcraft hat.
The saying goes, behind every great man is a badass woman with a big hammer. Something like that.
And today's combatants are exactly that. What could go wrong?
Amy Rose, Sonic the Hedgehog's #1 fangirl.
And Ramona Flowers, the girl of Scott Pilgrim's dream.
Who?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze
I haven't
their
seen
weapons,
Sonic
armor,
in so
and skills
long.
to find out who would win a death battle. When young Amy Rose first heard of the
If I
adventures
heard,
of Sonic the Hedgehog,
their relationship
she
ended a long time ago.
immediately obsessed.
But while most rabid fangirls would stalk him online or build a shrine in their closet, Amy dialed her crazy up to 11.
I guess you could say she was hooked on Sonics? Huh?
Hello? That's not funny!
Ugh. I threw up in my mouth a little bit. That was so bad.
Well, determined to meet her hero face to face, Amy decided that the best option was to learn how to read tarot cards.
Do I?
Of course.
Hey, the lady
I've never read tarot
let me
card.
down.
After lots of practice, one reading finally predicted she would meet the blue blur on the mysterious Little Planet.
Do I?
And she did meet him. Well, after she was kidnapped by the evil Dr. Eggman and used his bait to lure Sonic into a trap, but hey, first impressions aren't everything, right?
God knows that's true, or we certainly wouldn't be working together.
What? So I forgot my pants on my first day. It happens to us all.
No, it doesn't. Anyway, meeting Sonic wasn't enough for Amy. Despite her young age and inexperience, she made it her personal mission to become a part of his freedom-fighting crew.
Okay.
Amy spent some time building a badass skill set to convince her hasty hedgehog hero she'd be a valuable team member. And girlfriend.
You do know he's dating Sally, right? I don't know what you're saying. It's Sonic! Sonic, my babe!
It actually wouldn't take long. By running after
I
Sonic,
forgot to
her
turn
sheer
Discord
will
off.
and
Whatever.
determination let her reach the super speed she needed to chase him down.
That's terrifying.
Keep in mind, Sonic's casual speed sits at about 765 miles per hour.
Okay.
Extra terrifying.
Tell me about it. Apparently, she tapped into her innate hedgehog speed gene, which is a thing. Where the
Okay.
hell they got this, I have no clue. I mean, have you seen real hedgehogs run? They're not
Nope.
all that fast.
Apart from being quick on her
They're
feet,
cute little
Amy can
buggers.
target specific enemies with the homing attack, charge up speed with the spin dash, and even turn herself invisible.
Right, by concentrating her
Okay.
energy, Amy can somehow cloak her entire body from view.
She's obsessive, fast, and can turn herself invisible. It's like the Sonic gods made the ultimate.
Stalker.
Well,
Yep.
she still hasn't learned how to hide her shadow.
That might be even scarier. But what really gives Amy an edge is her signature weapon, the Pico Pico Hammer. God, that's a dumb name.
It's actually based on the Japanese children's toy of the same name.
Yeah, well, this weapon would be totally stupid if it didn't create tornadoes.
That's right, it can create a pink vortex to throw at its enemies. She can also
Really?
use the Pico Pico Hammer to double jump or spin through the air like a helicopter.
Oh wow.
And if she loses it, she can somehow magically summon a new one out of thin air.
Really think you're moving
What is
on
she,
too
Pinky?
fast from the whole tornado thing, Wiz. Tornadoes! From the hammer. Hamnado.
After all was said and done, Amy became good enough to join Sonic's squad, becoming a valuable member of the team.
She's strong enough to match the power of a 25-foot-tall metal machine.
Oh, wow.
She dazed the Iron King, a guy who can tank laser fire from an army, and once threw her hammer hundreds of feet into the air to knock Dr. Eggman's ship out of flight.
She survived a one-on-one match against Knuckles where she
Wow,
was crushed
that's
by a
impressive.
boulder over twice her size.
And
Wow.
even more impressively, she once wiped out half of an entire robotic invading force all on her own.
She
Jeez.
may be powerful, but she still has some growing up to do.
Amy is a
What is she?
ween girl.
11 or
She's
something?
pretty immature sometimes, rushing into action without thinking.
Like when she was mind-controlled by Justin Bieber.
Beaver. Really?
Yep, he's a beaver who mind-controls girls through the power of repetitive and uninspired music.
Jesus.
Yep, that's him. So long, Justin Bieber, you little douchebag.
But the most important thing to take away from all of this is that once Amy Rose sets her mind to something, she will get it done.
Yeah, her
No
obsession.
matter what.
Keep your rotten robots away from my Sonic or you're gonna be sorry!
When Ramona Flowers first saw Scott Pilgrim, she was immediately unimpressed.
I still don't know who she is.
Thing, delivering packages for Amazon Canada. But Scott couldn't get her out of his mind.
Literally in his mind,
Wow, how emo. Maybe you can blog about it.
which is weird.
It's not weird at all. No, it's just you have this really convenient subspace highway running through your head that I like to use. It's like 3 miles and 15 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Scott somehow managed to charm her into giving him a chance. But there was just one little, somewhat dangerous catch to it all.
You see, if Scott wanted to land his pilgrims at Vagina Rock, he had to travel and defeat Ramona's 7 evil exes.
Oh,
Screw that, that's way too much work. I don't care how hot she is. Find a new one.
Luckily for Scott, he did not have to fight them all alone, as Ramona isn't your typical damsel in distress.
Yeah, she's a badass. She's strong, tough,
Damn.
and damn good on a pair of rollerblades.
She's also proficient in numerous types of weapons, from mallets to swords, and carries multiple on her person at all times, such as her titanium baseball bat.
And her giant hammer. It might look plain to you, but when Ramona wields this sledge, even Gundam robots fall to pieces.
It also gives her a +2 bonus against girls.
That doesn't sound very impressive.
okay.
Sure, it's a tiny number, but in context, all power-ups in Scott Pilgrim's world use small numbers for big changes, so it's actually not that bad.
Well,
Shit.
either way, somehow she keeps all her weapons in her purse. How the hell do women do that?
That's not just any
Magic.
broomstick, it's her subspace suitcase. It may seem like an ordinary bag, but it's actually a door to an extra-dimensional hammer space.
Okay.
This subspace is a series of pocket dimensions available to certain people through extra-dimensional doorways.
Right.
Dimension in a bag, got it.
It's more of a doorway, and the dimension it leads to exists inside Ramona's head. She can even control this particular pocket of space with her emotions.
Jesus, what the hell were these writers on?
Heroine. That I mean a strong female protagonist. Heyo!
What's with you today?
Without Ramona's skills and weaponry, Scott likely would have never succeeded in defeating the evil exes.
Like when she fought Roxy, her ex from her sexy phase.
So, you ladies ever been penetrated?
She is strong enough to knock Scott so hard he smashed several steel
Ow.
I-beams. which
And
would
he's
need
dead.
At least 3,000 pounds of force. And Ramona's taking hits and sexing up this superpowered dude, no problem.
She's also got many years of experience under her belt. Even when she was just around 12 years old, she could fight off an entire army of older jocks all at once.
She's strong
All
enough
right.
to send people flying dozens of feet through the air with a smack of her hammer. And she's so fast and nimble on her rollerblades, she can keep up with ninjas. Man, this chick's got it all.
Don't get too starry-eyed just yet, though. Ramona has her fair share of problems. For example, the
I
only
like her
reason
Hinata
Ramona has so much
Hyuga
control
hair.
over
It
her
looks cute.
subspace in the first place is because one of her exes infected her with the glow.
Ah, the glow, huh?
The what?
That's a rough one. I've got it too.
Wait, really? You have an energy field which turns your own emotions against you?
The what?
Yeah, that's what I have. On a completely unrelated note, Wiz, how long should one's genitals normally, glow in the dark?
Exactly 0 seconds.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I don't have that problem then. Roller coasters of emotions aside, Ramona is one hell of an ass-kicking girlfriend any man would be lucky to get with.
I think you need a doctor.
Well, then Gideon best get his pretentious ass up here, because I'm about to kick yours out of the Great White North.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate.
I put my bids on the blue-haired
First,
chick.
if you're one of those people who eats food, then I have some great information for you.
Actually,
Whiz?
You know how it is.
Okay, let's skip.
Researching characters and making them fight to the death.
there.
/ battle.
But right now,
This is gonna be
it's
tough.
time for a death battle!
You know what? I'm going with Amy. Yeah, she has a. The other chick has a +2 against chicks, but. Go dry eye. Right, hammer time. Alright. Bring it out, bitch. So much for the arcade. Eh? What? Oh, she went in her bag. Oh, that's cheating. Tornado? Oh, here it is. Yep, so much for the arcade. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, right in the face. It takes a lot to get me excited.
Oh, what, you gonna cry?
No?
No, go ahead, cry. Let me see you. Let me see you cry.
Angel.
Game over.
Ramona may have been the smarter and more level-headed of the two, but Amy just had the edge in almost every other category.
Ramona can skate faster than most, but Amy's fast enough to keep up with Sonic. To be clear, she's definitely not as fast as Sonic, but she's certainly capable of catching up to him at times. Ramona stood no chance in the speed department, so she had to rely on her skill and strength. And while they both had similar strength feats like defeating giant robots or whacking people a huge distance with their hammers, Amy's feats go several steps beyond anything of Ramona's.
Take Amy throwing her hammer into Eggman's ship in the sky, for instance. Given the height of the ship and Amy's location, it's likely she had to throw her hammer at least 2,100 feet. While her
Damn.
hammer's exact weight is unknown, its head is large enough to be compared to the biggest sledgehammer ever used by man, which was 64 pounds.
And double that.
To hit Eggman's ship as hard as she did, she must have thrown her hammer with 2 tons of force at bare minimum.
Okay.
And we're really lowballing that.
And that was just the first throw. The second one made the ship spin over, putting it way higher than 2 tons.
Shall I go on, or do you feel dumb enough?
Yeah, and how many of those achievements are actually canon?
You.
Ramona at her best could take a hit from Roxy, who can dole out at a max up to 1.5 tons of force.
Whereas Amy survived being crushed by a boulder which, scaled to her height, weighed at least 4 tons.
Dang.
Ramona gained an advantage when she brought the fight to her subspace purse mind.
But when Ramona's ex Gideon was trapped in that subspace, he was able to escape by destroying her bag. As Amy is stronger and faster than Ramona, there's no reason to believe she couldn't do the same. And with Ramona's last trump card out of commission, all Amy had to do was finish her off.
Looks like Amy rose to the occasion.
The winner is Amy Rose.
Yeah, good for her.
Next time on Death Battle.
Drink in my eyes. Hulk. No one can kill Hulk.
Hulk is next, and who's he gonna be fighting? You can find out by sticking to our Instagram this time. That's official ScrewAttack, so go check that out.
If you guys haven't heard, we launched a whole new channel. It's a totally separate initiative. It's called Game Attack. You should go subscribe. All you gotta do is click the little thing over there.
You know what? They're probably done anyway. Well, that was my reaction to Amy Rose versus Ramona Flowers. Still never heard of Scott Pilgrim. Sounds odd. Kinda reminds me of superhero high or whatever the hell they call it. But yeah, I hope you guys like the reaction and have a nice day.